That,
impressive.
gotta say, gotta feel real good if you're Riley or one of his many, many fans.
Miner and Barry with a, and Riley with a Fisherman and Arrows. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to wait and see a couple more cards here before I try and call out a deck, but looks like Riley might actually be playing Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A. Very aggressive. I actually hate it when I play against this deck and they play in this way. Just so aggressive, and they have no intentions of breaking through this push, simply just to get the Evo Goblin Giant cycle.
Yeah, just getting obnoxiously aggressive. Riley choosing, I can't tell if he's going to elect to defend it. He's not. And that's going to allow Sub to get a lot of chain damage to get in the tower all the way down to 25-14. But I mean, really, you talked about it. It doesn't matter that you're giving up 500 HP or 600 HP, whatever it is. You're just trying to set yourself up for that very next push.
Arrows drop it down on the Goblin instead of popping the ability right away because he wants to use the ability on tower. Really nice log from Sub, though, knocking back the monster at the very last second. Now the ability has no way to get damage on tower.
Bomber matching up nicely, going to be able to take out the Doctor.
Ooh.
Riley going to be running, there we go, another one of those 6/5/7s. Goblin Giant, Goblin Stein, plus the Mega Knight. A very, very heavy deck. Sub has a lot of cheap answers to this. We're going to see how Riley is going to really break through all of this.
Mega Knight on one side, Evo Goblin Giant on the right. Fisherman does pull the Miner. He does not have enough elixir to go arrows on the Goblins, though. A little bit aggressive. You can see Riley's not super happy with how that went. Now Sub's going to be up a lot of damage, and now Riley does not have Evo Goblin Giant in cycle either. In order for Riley to win this, he really needs to get that Evo Mega Knight plus Evo Goblin Giant combo.
Yeah, and I really like how he's splitting this. The Goblin Stein going to the unhealthy lane of Riley, and the Doctor going to the left. And right there, Evo Bomber not trying to get chip damage on the tower, instead trying to get chip damage on the Doctor. Really smart, a lot of awareness shown from Sub.
Once again, another split lane push. The Rage does drop on the Mega Knight. The Goblin Stein ability is not popped yet. Maybe he's deciding it's better not to. The defense on the left-hand side is solid, though. And once again, Sub is just controlling. But we saw this yesterday. We saw, control decks doing really well in the single, maybe even in double. But once it gets to overtime, once Riley can get that Evo Goblin Giant plus Evo Mega Knight together on the same push like this, it's going to be a different story.
Yeah, sometimes it really is just as simple as, okay, I have all these heavy, heavy troops. Let's play as many troops on the board as possible and make it difficult for my opponent to keep up. So far, he's keeping up, but we know how difficult it is. And right there, Rage plus the Goblin Curse going to take everything out nicely, but the Bomber going to help out quite a bit. But this is still going to get to the tower even with the log. And there we go, getting the tower all the way down to 2,000. Riley screaming back into the match, only down 380 HP at this point.
The Goblin Curse really changed everything. This triple spell combo, if he can break through by playing Rage plus Curse on perhaps like Goblins to spawn even more Goblins with the Evo Goblin Giant offense, it could be a game changer. But once again, Riley is not able to get this Mega Knight Evo and Goblin Giant together. He keeps having each of the Evo be separate. If you get them both, it makes it just so much more difficult to defend.
Yeah, and I mean, it really is as simple as Sub is just putting these baby pushes. He's not trying to get like these crazy, crazy pushes, not trying to overwhelm completely. Instead, he's just trying to get, the Miner on top of the Crown Tower or the Goblins to apply pressure, force out these weird offensive pushes from Riley. Doing a great job so far. And again, picture perfect defense from Sub.
And it's all about the Evo Ice Spirit. That one elixir card really just stalls the push completely. And now Sub finally finds a moment to attack. He goes for the Miner, pre-log, pre-poison with the Evo Bomber locking on tower. This is massive damage. But because of how crazy this deck is, this game is not over. Here's the push. Double Mega Knights plus a Goblin Giant on the board. But look at this poison value.
Yeah, poison coming down on defense, even with the arrows on offense. It's not really going to be enough. I need to see more and more and more. I don't think he's going to be able to do so. I really think Sub has this locked up.
Last-ditch effort from Riley. Evo Goblin Giant at the bridge. Curse and arrows on the Goblin Stein with the Rage, but it is simply not enough. Riley knows it's over. He calls the good game. Sub taking game number 2.